Howdy from Texas. The Bear Medic here. Just wanted to share a couple of things with you right quick. One of the things I said I wanted to start covering is land navigation. One of those things that you will use in land navigation is a compass to help you find direction. There are several different types. I have a few of them here laid out for you that you can use, and I'll demonstrate them as the time goes on. They're fairly easy to learn. Once you learn them, you don't ever forget them. It's like riding a bicycle. In the military, we spent weeks on end perfecting it, but learning the basic skill of using it is easy. So, that being said, we'll start it very simply. This little guy right here is just a regular button compass. It's got a free floating dial in it, and you can see it there. And these are good for finding just general direction. You can see that it's pointing north, and it is actually accurate, and it's doing pretty well right now. And these are good for finding direction and finding generalities. Pardon me, I can't talk today. But they are not to the point where you use them for finding bearing, which I'll get further into, bearing or azimuth, which I'll get further into later on. So, but just if you need a general direction, and this is little button compass is all you have, well, it works just fine. So, next one I'd like to show you is called a lensetic compass, and these kind you can buy at any outdoor store, and folds out like so. This folds up like so, and then folds out like such. These are a bit more accurate. They can be used in coordination with maps also. And as you can see, you got your direction pointer here, which shows us north, east, west, south, and it is accurate. This is an oil field compass, and the dial in there is free floating. Now you'll notice on the exterior has numbers on it. It has a 360 degree marking. See if you can see that any better right here. On the exterior lines, it has got 360 degree marking here all the way around. Those are markings of degrees, and they are marking for direction. So say if you wanted to go 360 degrees, that would be due north. So, or 180 degrees, that would be due south, so forth and so on and so on. The inside numbers are called mils. I wouldn't worry too much about those, because those are for more particular items that they use in things like the military for artillery strikes and so forth, so on and so on. So, the housing on this one is plastic, and this guy just closes up like so, a lid. And we have right here, there's normally a wire in here, but there's a sighting groove right here. And then on the back side, you have the sighting notch right here that you look through like so to find bearing. Also have a magnifying glass right here and a thumb loophole right here. Now on this, it has a rotating ring. You can see that rotational of the ring there, where you can set it to an azimuth that you want and use it for finding particulars of that. And we'll get further into that later on in this video. So moving on to a different one. My personal favorite. And by all means, you don't have to use the one I use. You can use whatever's comfortable for you. But this one's just the one I use. This is the one I learned on. This is the military grade Lensatic marching compass. These you can buy at any surplus store or online, eBay. There's places all over the country that you can find these at. They vary in price. Anywhere from the little button compass for 99 cents all the way up to these right here for about $100. So it depends on how detailed you want to get. As you can see here on this side, we have a straight edge like so for map reading, as measured off in 1 to 50 thousandths maps, because that's what military maps come in. Inside here we have the red numbers here are degrees, and the outer numbers are mils, 360 degrees and 6,400 mils. Also we have the sighting notch and a magnifying glass for reading bearing, and then another sighting groove with a sighting wire. I don't know if you can see that real well, it's real thin, but right here is a sighting wire for finding your bearing or azimuth, or in this case back azimuth, whichever way you want to do it. Also, this ring right here also turns, so you can find true or magnetic north, either one, whichever one you're looking for. So also these in here, you kind of, I don't know if you can tell it on this, but it's kind of yellow in here. These things glow in the dark, and inside here there's a glow in the dark panel to which shows you where you're lined up with north at. So this is the military grade. This is my personal favorite. It's got aluminum housing on it, cast aluminum housing. You got your thumb ring right here. It's got a lanyard on here, long lanyard, so you can use it. And I'll show you more about this one, how I use it. Easy to use on these are. So stick with me, and we'll cover more on the compasses here in the next segment. And so stay tuned. Thanks.